Good evening, church. Welcome to our Savior Lutheran Church for this Wednesday evening's devotions. You know, we've entered a new month, and it's been a difficult month to precede this again. We've had difficult weather. We've had someone throwing rocks at churches, more shootings, more deaths of people connected to our church, more illness. We've had the death of Tyree Nichols, earthquakes, fighting in our government, wars and threats of wars, and on and on and on. You know, pretty much the only good news these days is that the COVID numbers seem to be going down, and the inflation numbers are going down, despite not being able to afford a dozen eggs anymore. We all hoped for a new normal, but it would appear that for the most part, the new normal remains pretty much the same as the old normal. As people look to God for answers, that translates to looking to me for answers. And tonight I actually might have a few, but they really are not answers to the problem, but they are answers to help us perhaps understand how God can let these things happen, and answers to help us better respond to the chaos that surrounds us. Since folks seem to like lists, I got a list tonight. First, always remember that love always wins. If there is no other gospel message to hear, to live, and to share, it is that love always wins. No matter how dark it gets, no matter how confused we are, no matter how difficult things may seem, love always wins. Light is always coming, and love conquers hate. Second is our calling as Christians, or of any people of faith. Now, we hear these words at our baptism. They come from Jesus' Sermon on the Mount, but they are echoed throughout the scriptures of all faiths. The words are, "Let your light so shine before others." Let your light shine where all can see. It is the first act of creation. As God said, "Let there be light." And it is our first act of recreation, recreating a new and a better world. Claim that light. Be that light. Embracing all people. And that means all people, even if you don't agree with that. We are all in this together. Number 3, and last, short list tonight. God's light helps us to see each other, claim each other, and embrace each other. This is not a time to point fingers and wag fingers, not a time to trash people online. This is a time to be the church, a people that welcomes all, loves all, and embraces all. Because we are all grieving, every one of us. We are all struggling, whether you admit it or not. But this will not end until we all do the hard work of loving your neighbor as much as you love yourself. And the hard work of truth-telling, no matter how uncomfortable it might make you. We need to be serious about bringing about peace, extending the olive branch, and just loving, and then more loving. Because, well, you know, love always wins. We are still in the church season of Epiphany, a season of light and hope. Maybe you should light a candle tonight. Just one tiny light to remind you of the light of God's love that surrounds us and holds us and molds us. Acknowledge your sin, and then go forth to love and serve the Lord. See you all Sunday morning, I hope. Take care, you all.